Okay, are we all set then?
Just 1 second, Mayor. I'm just bringing you up live on YouTube. So let me
Okay, I got the notification that it was live on YouTube.
loads a little slower on my end. Okay, you're good now.
Okay, good evening, everyone. Today is February 23rd, Tuesday at 7 p.m. I'd like to call the Plan Commission meeting to order. The notices were mailed and posted on 2/17/21. I'll continue with the roll call. I am Mayor
7
Kim Smith,
o'clock.
and it is. Mayor Kim Smith here, Alder Tom Smith,
Here.
Jared Holter,
Here.
Dan Brock,
Present.
Amber Path,
Here.
Newt Tempty,
Present.
Craig Brightsprecher.
Present.
Okay, we have everyone here. Item 2, approval of the minutes from the previous meeting.
So moved. Second.
Was it Craig and Tom?
Jared and Craig.
Okay, motion by Jared, seconded by Craig to approve the minutes from the previous meeting. Is there any discussion? All those in favor, please say aye.
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 Those opposed say no. Motion carries unanimously. Item 3 is public input. If there is anyone from the public that would like to address the Plan Commission, now is the time to do so. Please clearly state your name and address, and you have 3 minutes to address the commission. Is there anyone from the public that would like to address the Plan Commission? Second call, if anyone would like to address the Plan Commission. Okay, this is the third and final call. If anyone would like to address the Plan Commission. Do you see anyone online, Katie, with their hand up or anything? Okay. Okay, public input is completed. We will now move on to consideration and possible action on the following items. Item 4 is a public hearing at approximately 7 p.m. or immediately following the public input to consider a comprehensive plan amendment filed by Christopher Meyer of Grandview Estates LLC, 1589 Madera Lane, Onalaska, Wisconsin, 54650, on behalf of JD Mansky Family Land Holdings LLC, 4833 Sheboygan Avenue, Suite 320, Madison, Wisconsin, 54705, for the properties located along State Highway 16, Onalaska, Wisconsin, 54650. These are tax parcel ID numbers 9-23-0, 9-14-0, 9-13-3, 9-13-0, and 18-4483-501. Katie, do you want to say anything in advance of the public hearing? Or you want to wait till after?
I can do just a brief overview.
Sure, thank you.
So the applicant is requesting to amend the future land use plan to accommodate a mixed-use development. Included in the packet are the individual lot designations from 1 to 59, zoning from ranging from single family to twin homes to 2 to 6 units, and also mixed use or multifamily residential. It is possible for what is shown as individual lots in the associated plan may be combined in the future to allow for a flexibility of uses and also varying density options. The purpose of planning this is just to show the Plan Commission and ultimately the Common Council the intention for future uses and how the subdivision will function as a whole. I've provided a table that shows the current land use, a map, and then also the proposed land use. Some of them are staying the same, and one currently has no designation today. So if there's any particular questions, I'm happy to address them. Should this project move forward, they will be required to obtain a variety of additional approvals, including annexation, zonings, rezonings, potentially platting or certified survey maps. So there's a big amount of information in this packet provided by the applicant for the Plan Commission this evening. Thank you.
Thank you very much for that, Katie. We'll open the public hearing by asking for people who would like to speak in favor of this comprehensive plan amendment. And remember to state your name and address at the start of your input if you have any. Would anyone like to speak in favor? Chris Meyer. Oh, you have to unmute, Chris. We all do it. There you go.
All right. Yes, I would like to speak in favor of the proposed project that's in front of everybody. Obviously, I am one of the members that are organizing it and trying to get it completed through an extensive amount of research that is in the packets that each and every one of you probably have, is the studies that we've done on the existing neighborhood. And basically what we are asking for is nothing that's out of the ordinary for the mixed use within the neighborhood that's already there. The mixed use of single family homes, twin homes, all the way up to 8 units right across the streets. There's some 4 units, 6 unit, another 4 unit across the street. So it's what we're applying for really fits and is exactly what the neighborhood already is. So we're not trying to change anything. And again, I'd like to speak in favor of it, and thank you.
Thank you for your comments. Would anyone like to speak in favor of the comprehensive plan amendment? Would anyone else like to speak in favor? Last call for anyone speaking in favor. That portion of the public hearing is now closed, and I'd like to ask for anyone who would like to speak against the comprehensive plan amendment for Grandview Estates. Second call for anyone who would like to speak against. Third and final call for anyone who would like to speak against the comprehensive plan amendment. Okay, the public hearing is now closed and we'll turn the matter back over to the Plan Commission. Katie, did you have any additional information to add for the commissioners to consider?
Not at this time.
Okay. What is the pleasure of the Plan Commission?
This is Tom. I'll make a motion that we approve, consider the comprehensive plan amendment filed by Christopher Meyer, Grandview Estates, as noted in the item agenda number 4.
I will second that. This is Craig.
Okay, I have a motion on the floor by Tom, seconded by Craig to approve the comprehensive plan amendment for the Grandview Estates LLC. Is there any discussion? Not seeing any discussion. All those in favor of the comprehensive plan amendment, please say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed say no. Motion carries unanimously. Thank you, Chris, for coming in.
Thank you. I appreciate everyone.
Item 5, review and consideration to vacate. Did somebody say something? Okay. Item 5, review and consideration to vacate and discontinue a portion of Century Place submitted by Nick Roush of Roush Rentals, LLC, 707 Lacrosse Street, OFC 102, Lacrosse, Wisconsin, 54602. Katie?
Thank you, Mayor. Before you this evening is another vacation and discontinuance request of a portion of Century Place, the cul-de-sac bulb, which is being requested to reconfigure the access to the Century Place development. The intention, if approved, is to rededicate the location of Century Place cul-de-sac back to the city of Onalaska in a new location. On January 12th, the Common Council approved a preliminary resolution 1-2021 to begin this position. A public hearing has been scheduled for consideration on March 9th, 2021 at 7 p.m. during the Common Council meeting. Included in the packet is the applicant letter request, exhibits A and B showing the discontinuance area and the conceptual site plan. Further, city staff have put together 4 conditions of approval for this development. Thank you.
Thank you, Katie. I'll entertain a motion concerning this item number 5.
Skip Tempty, I'll make a motion to approve this request with the 4 conditions that are stated.
This is Craig. I'll second that.
Okay, we have a motion by Skip, seconded by Craig, to approve the vacate and discontinue for the portion of Century Place, with the 4 conditions as described by staff. Is there any discussion? Okay. Don't see any. All those in favor, please say aye.
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 Those opposed, please say no. Motion carries unanimously. Thank you. Item 6, review and consideration of an application submitted by Brady Howe of La Crosse Sign Company, 1450 Oak Forest Drive, Onalaska, Wisconsin, 54650, on behalf of KT Real Estate Holdings, LLC, PO Box 2107, La Crosse, Wisconsin, 54602-2107, requesting a special exceptions permit to the City of Onalaska sign code on the property located at 408 Sand Lake Road, Onalaska, Wisconsin, 54650. This is tax parcel ID number 18-729-0. Katie?
Madam Mayor, this is Craig. I'm going to recuse myself on this issue.
Okay, thank you. Well, Katie, I think you're talking, but were you going to say something?
Nope, I was just waiting. We're good to go.
Okay.
Background. So the applicant in this request is looking to replace the existing electronic message center sign that's serving the Quick Trip at the intersection of Sand Lake Road and Wells Street. Prior to the adoption of this new code, the parcel in question was zoned neighborhood business. With the installation of the new Unified Development Code, the parcel was rezoned to mixed-use neighborhood. This district only allows freestanding signs to be 60 square feet in area, while previously this parcel was allowed up to 200 square feet. The current sign at this location is 101 square feet with a digital electronic message center sign as part of that sign. The new proposed replacement is 3 square feet in less than the existing. Overall, the new sign would be 98 square feet. According to section 14.02.23.B1A, ground freestanding signs may have a maximum of 60 square feet per side. Included in the special exception are 4 review criteria. What specifically is preventing them from compliance? Number 1, the first is that the ordinance does not allow greater than 60 square feet. The second, what special conditions, circumstances of the land, building, or structure prevent the use of current sign regulations. The existing sign was previously in compliance and had all their required permits. With the rezoning, the sign is now considered legal nonconforming as it's 101 square feet. With the replacement, the overall square footage would be reduced to 98 square feet. What particular burden would result if the sign ordinance were applied? According to the applicant, the property owner would need to remove and rebuild the entire sign in order to replace the digital electronic message center sign. Number 4, what is the minimum extent that would be necessary to deviate? The applicant is requesting to allow the replacement of only the electronic message center sign, which is a total of 18.16 square feet. The overall existing sign would be reduced in size with this action, and it would bring the sign closer to conformance than it is today. We had a number of standards that are included in the sign ordinance. All of them have been met or are not applicable in this discussion. The action requested this evening is consideration of the sign special exception application. Thank you.
Thank you, Katie. What is the pleasure of the commission?
This is Tom. I'll make a motion that we request from La Crosse Sign Company on behalf of Quick Trip Real Estate Holdings that we approve the special exception permit to the City on Alaska sign code on the property of 408 Sand Lake Road on Alaska, as noted in agenda number 6.
This is Skip Tempte. I'll second that motion.
Thank you. We have a motion on the floor by Tom and a second by Skip to approve the special exception permit to the City of Unalaska sign code for the Sand Lake Road property as described. Is there further discussion?
I think in this case, we're kind of overreaching our regulations, shall we say. To me, it looks like this is really, in a sense, just a maintenance of a sign that's already there. And I feel we're over-regulating things sometimes.
It's
So that's-
7:15.
Excuse me for that. I feel that sometimes we're over-regulating things, and that's why I recommend approval of this.
Thank you for that, Mr. Tempte. Jan?
Katie, how many properties in the city were rezoned, like from neighborhood business to, and how many signs would, are we setting a precedent? I kind of agree with Skip, but I just wonder if there are lots more down the road that we're going to run into.
I don't have an exact number for you based off that question. However, we did offer to meet with every individual property that was impacted by this. So anyone that was proposed to change, they were sent a letter from the city notifying them of that change and any potential uses. In terms of maintenance, had they simply improved the electronics, or if they did like a reface, we would not require them to go through this process. It's the
Okay.
fact that they're taking out a portion of the sign and putting in a whole new electronic message center sign. That's why it's not considered maintenance, and that's why we would need to go this route. Their other opportunity would have been to apply for a planned unit development, which would be unnecessary in this case, as their only intent would be to modify an existing sign. This is why city staff are supporting this request.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, any other discussion?
Speaking as a business owner who actually owns a business directly across from Quick Trip, I believe in granting this as I feel that making them conform, tearing down and doing more construction would cause more of a disruption to the area than just replacing the sign.
Okay, thank you for that, Amber. Any other discussion? Okay, the motion on the floor is to approve the special exceptions permit for the sign on Sand Lake Road. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed say no. And we do have one abstention. Motion carries. Okay, item 7, adjournment.
Motion to adjourn. This is Tom.
This is Craig. I'll second that.
Okay, motion by Tom, seconded by Craig for adjournment. The time is 7:17. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, say no. We are adjourned. A couple times I was laughing. I hope someone reads the closed caption. When it was Katie, it said kitty.
Yeah.
It was kind of fun.
Is that
I'll
new?
wait. I'll
I
wait.
hadn't seen that on there before.
This is the
Yes.
first meeting I've noticed it.
Okay,
Yeah, Jan, that's new. We just implemented that in the last week.
okay. It's easy to hear sometimes, like Craig and Tom were a little more difficult to hear from here. So
We'll have to up the mic.
hopefully we'll all be back in March.
Right. Okay, well, thank you everyone for coming. It was good to
Thank you.
see you.
Have a good evening.
Have a nice night. Thank you,
Yep.
Katie, for everything.
Yep.